welfare continues. As I mentioned earlier, they should be getting a job. Look at this house, for example. Do you see this? This house would probably cost around maybe $500,000 nowadays. Do you think that they just sat there, got the government to pay them? No, they went to work. They bought their cars, they bought their food, they paid their bills. Why? Because they contribute to the economy. Well, what do welfare people contribute? They take our resources. I'm not saying welfare was a bad idea. I'm saying it was like communism. It got misinterpreted and the whole system got messed up. It should be just shelter, get fed, and then get on your feet. I mean, you have like an unlimited time limit. Why can't you use it wisely? Look at all these houses. Look at all that hard-earned money. Just why can't they do it? Everyone starts off small. You think when they were young, they just sat there? No, they probably worked. I mean, look at it. Walk with me for a second. Welfare's been around for how long? It started in '65. Initially, it was to help out with the Great Depression, because even though some people recovered, a lot didn't. Look at over here. We have a huge ravine. Go to the ravine. Keep walking with it, and I'll just stop. With this huge ravine, what does it stand for? Right now, it's just a piece of land waiting. Right now, at the rate people are going on welfare, in a couple of years, this probably won't even be a ravine. It'll be more government housing. Why? Because people are still getting used to the lifestyle of not doing anything. And it's not just welfare that makes them not do anything. It's their parents. When you're a child growing up in welfare, you get accustomed to that lifestyle, just like your parents did. And you don't want to change. If they didn't have to work, why should you? You're going to grow up in this lifestyle, aren't you? Look. 3 years from now, that'll be welfare development. Unless I have something to say for it. And in my plan of anti-fraudulism, we will prevent wrongful or criminal acts in which people can get a personal or financial gain. And we'll have 2 plans or options in which people can choose from. One being a 6-month time period. In this 6-month time period, they will be assigned a job right away. They will have to work at this job, earn the money, and save it. And while in this 6-month time period, they must acquire another job as well. Maybe it won't be the best job. Maybe you'll end up working part-time at McDonald's, part-time at Tim Hortons. Who cares? You're not paying for anything. Yeah, you're losing a little pride, but who cares? You're earning money just like the rest of us, and you're funding your life. Not yet, but you will. With this saved money and working experience, you'll realize that it is attainable to have a normal lifestyle like everyone else. You just have to build and save. You'll start off small and then grow. In the 9-month time period, yes, just like the 6-month, you will get a job right away. You'll have to work at this job and save. But the difference with the 9-month time period is you will have to obtain or receive some sort of education. Some sort of education that will open new doors for you. You'll be fully qualified to work at newer, better paying jobs than, say, just a cashier at McDonald's or the grocery store. You'll have an education, knowledge, things you can use to become like people that live in those houses we showed earlier. And in this 9-month time period, you will have to attend a class once a week, every week, for your 9-month time period, in which you will talk about your progress in education, so that they know you're actually attending this education. As well, for both these plans, you will be visited randomly at times by our workers at the government, just to make sure you're not committing fraud of any sort, to make sure that you're not a single mom pretending to be living as a single mom, that you don't have a husband just living in your house, living illegally and making money on the side for you guys. The welfare plan was to help you, not for you to abuse it. So right now, you have two choices. You can make something of yourself, or get an education to make something of yourself.